Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. You must be the change you want to see in the world. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. The future depends on what you do today. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. Nonviolence is a weapon of the strong. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. The future depends on what you do today. Service which is rendered without joy helps neither the servant nor the served. The greatness of humanity is not in being human, but in being humane. The only tyrant I accept in this world is the still voice within. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. The world is big enough to satisfy every man's needs, but will always be too small to satisfy his greed. Man often becomes what he believes himself to be. If I keep on saying to myself that I cannot do a certain thing, it is possible that I may end by really becoming incapable of doing it. On the contrary, if I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it even if I may not have it at the beginning. A no uttered from deepest conviction is better and greater than a yes merely uttered to please, or what is worse, to avoid trouble. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. To give pleasure to a single heart by a single act is better than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. I want freedom for the full expression of my personality. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need but not for man's greed. Change yourself, you are in control. Nonviolence is not a garment to be put on and off at will. Its seat is in the heart, and it must be an inseparable part of our being. The moment there is suspicion about a person's motives, everything he does becomes tainted. You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no results. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. My life is my message. I cannot conceive of a greater loss than the loss of one's self-respect. Whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Hate the sin, love the sinner. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Nonviolence is the first article of my faith. It is also the last article of my creed. To believe in something, and not to live it, is dishonest. It's easy to stand in the crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. Anger is the enemy of nonviolence, and pride is a monster that swallows it up. You don't know who is important to you until you actually lose them. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. A small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet.